Sunday morning blitz, and well, I've been trying to find someone to play for the last half an hour on the Sunday morning, and finally got someone. Played two games already, and I managed to win both of those games. So it's probably going to be sod's law that as soon as I start recording, things go pear-shaped, the shape of a pear. Okay, well, I'm gonna talk through my moves a bit more in these videos and explain what I'm trying to do. This is like a typical Dutch, as you can see, and I actually had this same position against the same player. Funnily enough, just two games ago, and I think I got quite a good position. I mean, I like this setup with my central pawns here. This is something you always try to do in the Dutch: get a pawn to f5, pawn to e5. Now, if my opponent castles kingside, obviously his king's too weak. If he castles queenside, I'm going to try to go b5 at the right time. And again, we're still following this game I had from, when I played this guy 2 rounds ago. And I, to be honest, I thought I got a great position in that one. So I'm very happy to repeat what occurs there. And okay, so he's still unbelievably following this game. And now last time I moved my rook in, and I'm not even going to do that this time because he was able to play g4. I'm just going to take that pawn and simply move my rook back. And I've no idea why my opponent is following his first game. Why would you want this position? Why would you want this position as white? Surely this position is just rubbish. I mean, he's lost the exchange, and I have the F file, and he doesn't really have an attack. So I find it peculiar that my opponent is repeating what he's done before. But maybe he knows better than me. Who knows? Anyway, okay. So this looks pretty good. I think I'm exchange up, and maybe I want to play this move at the right moment. Let's play this one just to stop him going h6, consolidate my bishop. And I certainly will play this move now if he's going to allow me to do it. His knight does come in. I just got to defend this pawn, stop his bishop getting into the game. I mean, what is that? What the blooming heck is that? Is he just giving me a piece? How kind of you, sir. Okay, well, I'm confused. I mean, he's got to check over here, but really, this shouldn't be enough compensation. It's a whole rook now. Bishop here, he will take here with some pressure here. I'm not even worried about that because I'm going to move my queen somewhere sensible. Okay, he's taken with the bishop, another surprising move, and now I'm just going to aim to get the queens off. Just watching for any tricks that I may have missed, and like that. God, what an idiot I am sometimes. Okay, all right, no worries. I forgot that if I take the queen, he takes here check. So this is getting a little bit, should we say, a little bit more abstract. Is abstract the right word? I don't know. Okay, now I'm just a piece up. But okay, I'm still not worried. We could get the queens off here, but I might even try some mating ideas. Should I try some mating ideas, or do I just swap the queens off and play the ending? Keep it as simple as we can. I think. Okay, check here. Use this king here. Still kind of waking up a bit. I'm going to swap the queens off because the ending should be good for me. Well, I'm piece up, aren't I? Piece of 2 pawns. So, oh. Well, that had the required effect it wanted. Immediate resignations. Pardon me. Oh dear, governor. We haven't had the hillbilly for a while. Now, I saw someone requested the Budapest Gambit, which I love to try and play if I get a chance. But obviously, my opponent has to play on the first move, pawn to d4. Otherwise, you can't play the Budapest. My rating, actually, as well, as you may have seen, is getting awfully near to 2600 again. I got over 2600 a day or so ago. I played with a massive hangover yesterday. That's my excuse, and I dropped all points, all hope I had. But okay, I'm 14 points away, and this is what I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to keep trying to get over the back under and over the 2600 mark. Keep the tension. Okay, right. So standard kind of position, and I'm just going to try and finish my development. Not sure if that was the best square, because I thought my opponent could have put his knight here. And I've also allowed his bishop into d3 here. So I kind of this bishop is the piece that you want to eventually kick away with some g4 move, but it's as he's proven with his last move, going to be hard to do that. Okay, so let's just rearrange my pieces, try to put them in better squares. The bishop was doing nothing on that square, so I'm going to try and maneuver it about. And f5 is the other main move I want to play. So let's just move out the pin first, so that my knight can potentially move around. I'd love to get a knight to e3 actually. So I'm going to try and get my knight e1, c2, and eventually to e3. But I have to say my pieces are a little bit. Okay, now he's allowed me f5, which I was assuming he should have stopped. I'm pretty sure he should have gone g6. This f5 break is often, oh god, blimey, you can't get away with this. Is often a great way to start an attack, and f6 is certainly the mood that I want to be playing at some moment. So he's had to swap pieces off, and to me this open f file looks like his king is going to be awfully weak. And I know he's pushed old Harry all the way up the board, but give me a chance. I'm gonna have Harry for breakfast. I'm gonna go queen takes bishop and in. So okay, where are you going, son? Where are you going with that piece? Okay, he's trying to rely on some tactics. I have to say, that's a nice tactical idea he came up with there. Bastard. Is my queen actually weirdly trapped? What the hell happened there? That's not right. That's not cricket. Well, I can check here and keep the queen, or I can sack my queen. What about this peculiar move? I don't know how I managed to trap my queen there. That was my opponent's crafty idea, to trap my queen. So I'm playing this one, so I have this check here. This is my idea. And I'm hoping that I will get my piece back. I'm hoping. We can hope. And so yeah, so I found a way out of that, I think. It looks like quite a good solution. Bishop g5. Takes here, check. Okay. Now, do we need to rush into taking that piece? I don't think so. I want to control g5 a bit better first. No rush to take this bishop at the moment. More important to cover g5, because when I take it, his knight finds a good square. So in actual fact, if I can just increase the pressure on the king side first with knight to f4, then taken on h5 will be a lot stronger. So my opponent, on the other hand, is trying to come here, attack my bishop, which is fair enough. I can actually even take there then, because I have pawn takes there. Okay, so now I missed that move. I got e6 as a typical idea. Let's play e6, breaking up the queen's defense. And my pieces seem to be gaining momentum on the king side, and certainly want to take this next move. So I thought I could maybe take this anyway, because if he takes the bishop, I have pawn takes g6, double check with mate to follow. And let's come on now. My Harry is coming through. He used Harry, so got to be careful of the clock though. And actually, it's all very chaotic here, isn't it? And right, so I'm coming in with a check there, sir. I'm coming in with a check. That is a juicy one. And what's happening now? Do I have any way to? Can't see any. I'm not sure what's happening here, because he can take here and go knight f4. I think he should have done that, to be honest. because he would have had a lovely square. Okay, clock, though, clock, okay. Yeah, my position not as great as it should be here. Certainly. Got to play quick. Going to try to get some sacks going. Knight comes here. I've got this one. I need to open him up over here. Got a very strong knight. And I think my next move wants to be rook takes f5. Well, I'm going to certainly do it now, whether it's good or bad. And I always have a check on f7. So, my queen. I don't know about that one. I could have tried to get my queen to h3 there with mate, but this should also be very strong. His king looks in awful predicament here, and let's keep trying to attack that king of my opponent's. And my piece is starting to fly. I could give my queen, I hope. No, I can't give my queen. That was ridiculous. Scheiße. What is this? What is this, guys? What is this? Pieces. Look at a bit of night magic. Da 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 da. The night magic here. Hopefully. Or maybe I'm just going to go for a hustle on time. Yeah. It's better to win dirty than non-dirty, isn't it? Well, I kind of let the one slip at the end, but we all know what I'm like when I get short of time. I think it's my... I don't know what it is, you know. I just kind of... Okay, well, I can't play the Budapest now either. What should we do? Let's go for a Sicilian. Yeah, when I get short of time, I just can't... I'm a lot quicker when I play with real pieces because you can bang the moves out. But when you get short of time with a mouse, for some reason, I get very sticky mouse syndrome, I think is the official definition of it. Is it? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so my opponent's played some slow line against the Sicilian, which will generally mean I should equalise very easily here. And f4, I don't trust my opponent. I don't like his f4 move because this to me looks like he's just going to weaken his king position later on. And let's eliminate that knight and hopefully give myself some chances with a queen here check at the correct time. And I can, let's see, or bishop here check first, looks natural. My knight, very good post there. Wow, 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 really? This guy has no sort of sense of, well, I was going to say no sense of danger, but this is the kind of move which, I mean, the problem was, if he'd have blocked the check with a piece on d2, I had knight e3. That was the main issue that my opponent had here. But king f2, I mean, come on. The reason I castled there without looking for any checks is that I want to play f6. And I want to blast open his position towards his king. And also, this a3 move I kind of think is certainly not a problem for me. Look at that. Look at that square for my bishop. Oh, yeah, you cannot be serious, son. You cannot be. Surely not. So he wants to go h4 and wriggle out of problems like this. Surely not, sir. Surely not. Okay, right, come on. So I'm looking at aggressive moves like rook takes here. I'm looking at some crazy stuff as well. But okay, maybe this is not completely winning, because if he gets his king to h2, he can defend. So the reason I put my queen here is, okay, well now I'm certainly going to move it over to this square. Oh, no, he hasn't got a check. And I mean, I just can't believe he can get away with this. I'm always looking for some knockout blow here, but okay, let's get my bishop into the game. And now he's got some. Funnily enough, he's got some coordination, hasn't he? With the rook coming to h4. Unbelievable that this is not as. I mean, rook to h4, he actually grabs the initiative. It's really bizarre. Okay, right, come on, time. Rook here. Do I have some counter blow? Check. No, I can't see. Rook here. Okay, let's try this one. Again, I'm not too worried at the correct time if I have to give up material. for example, rook h4, I may have to give up material. Just thinking what actually I'm playing after rook h4. I thought queen g6 check, but then rook g4. Then I got bishop f2 check. Very complicated, but yeah, very weird defensive strategy here. I mean, it just looks like he should not be surviving this. I mean, again, my time is getting low because I'm constantly trying to think of ways to punish that king, to wring that king dry. Now my next move, given a chance, will just be rook over to this square, rook to f8 to get my last piece in the attack. Unbelievable defensive idea though. What else can I do here? Well, I'm assuming he should go rook h4. Rook h4 check, king h3. Maybe I'll just give the exchange up with rook f8. Get all my pieces in. My bishop on b6 is a monster. That's a Godzilla of a piece. Okay, so I'll stick with my plan. Now, rook g4. Okay, now I'm just going to stick with my plan. Get my last piece into the game. And again, I'm not worried about giving up the exchange. Now, just... Oh, come on. There must be something strong here. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this bishop because this guards... Oh, come on, mouse. Guards his knight. And now, how's he going to defend this knight here? I'm surprised he took that. Pieces look very funny to me. Queen takes here. He's going to take here. Should be a win here. What about just taking here? I can go risky and play this one maybe. I'm gonna go for this one. I mean, I can't see how. I mean, my king comes to e7. Time. My king comes to e7. So why not just take this one? Okay, and hopefully he's not one. Oh, okay, well, of course I'm winning now as long as I don't lose on time. Hopefully he's not one of these players who suddenly plays like speed of light. Okay, get the pieces off. If you're material up, exchange. So that's exactly what I'm... Oh, fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. Right. I'm pre-moving for the first time in my life. God, he's maybe slower than me, is he? Why is my mouse doing... Is it me or is it my mouse? Is it me or is it my mouse? No! God, what's wrong with you, Simon? What is wrong with you? Thankfully, my opponent is very slow as well. If he was speedy gone 1 minute, he would have taken me down there because you could see that. I don't think it's my mouse. I think it's actually me. I think I'm just incapable of playing like the speed of some of these other guys. I mean, you look at Eric Hansen, you look at Nakamura. I just haven't got. I can't do it like that. Okay, I'm going to turn the sensitivity of my mouse down. Now my opponent loves playing this h5 move, but actually that is so slow sensitivity. Oh come! What are you doing, man? Okay, that's better. I spent 15 seconds doing that. Okay, so my opponent does like playing this Harry attack. I don't think it's completely justified as he's not fully developed. And I'm just going to stick with my standard plan. And I'm sure you all know this plan in the Dutch. I mean, I've had it so many times now. And I'm only 10 points away. Wow, 6 points away. Wow. But if I lose one game, that's my rating down. So I just want to get to 2600. Go and get myself a sausage sandwich. That is my aim. 2600 and a sausage sandwich. That sounds like a good life to me. Okay, come on, mouse. So again, like the first game you saw, my main idea is to get my knight to the e3 square. I like my knight on that square for two reasons. Reason number one, it just attacks two of his pieces. And I want to exchange off his knight on g4 and his bishop on f5. But now that he's committed his king, I can also just think about banging him over there. Is that chess terminology? Banging him over there? Maybe I shouldn't be saying such things. So I'm just going to try to bang him over there. Okay. And let's go for the bang. Let's go for the big bang. b5, and we are banging him as hard as we can. And it looks to me like my position is very pleasant. Well, we can take that one off, I think. Oh, he's got bishop takes c2 now, and some little tricky thing coming in here. I'm not too worried about that. His king is so weak. I mean, look at this king. How can and Ari cool, Ari cool, Ari cool. Okay, calm down. Right, let's. Yeah, I mean this has got to be fantastic. If his king goes this way, then Ari cool, Ari. Okay, yeah, you get the idea. Now, wouldn't it be lovely? Wouldn't it be lovely if I get a knight to c5? So, I mean, I can even give this one, but why should I give it? So my idea is now to get a knight to c5. I've seen, okay, he's coming here with his knight. Am I even worried about that? Well, I probably shouldn't. No reason to give him any counterplay. No reason to give him any counterplay. And my knight on c5, fantastic. It forces his king to a very bad square. And then I can even take control on this side of the board as well now. So how are we going to do that? We transfer the queen over there and eventually probably try to get something down to this square. So a number of tempting moves here, but let's go for this one. And I've got to work out after king here, rook takes pawn, is queen f7 going to be mate? Well, I think here knight takes knight, queen to the bottom is going to be mate. Knight takes knight, queen f8 is going to lead to checkmate. Should do, but of course he's now stopped that. I've lost my soldier, Harry. Bit silly, wasn't it? I mean, I still should be completely winning, but let's just not freak out. Okay, yeah, I mean, I should be winning because he's so boggled up. But I've had to move this strong knight away. My idea moving it here is to try to now come round to the c6 square. And I'm hoping with a knight on c6 something will turn up. But I'm not even sure it will. Rook a6 here. I'm playing like a complete muppet at the moment. What was that plan I just came up with? God, you are playing like a muppet. I mean, have I just dropped my knight? Idiot. I was frustrated. I mean, what on earth was I thinking? Okay, this is just getting... Okay, right, I'm going to have to go hustle mode now because I've completely played this not the way I wanted to play it. Should we just put it that way? His king is still weak, so I'm reasonably confident here. Could have gone check. Time. Time. Oh, you are so crap sometimes, Mr. Williams. What was that? I mean, yeah, that wasn't cool. Will he see that my queen is on pre? If he doesn't see that, then it will be unbelievable. Yes, he's seen it, the bastard. He thought he'd give me a couple of spite checks. I've lost all my rating points. Ah, so now it means I'm going to have to try again. Oh, that was awful. I mean, that was completely winning game for me. I mean, I was all over him there. I think I'm just going to have to move quicker. I mean, I don't think my opponent's posing me any serious threat. So as long as I don't flaff about and play slowly, I should be all right here. So okay, so that's my new plan: just to play a lot quicker, don't get myself panicked at the end, play normal moves, and just beat the guy. How many points do I need? 18 points now. God, it's so hard when you throw away a stupid game. And again, my opponent playing a very risky strategy because his king is in the middle here. I mean, I could even... Oh, look at this. Knight there is checkmate. Whoa! How often do you get a friend checkmate like that? And the point is now... Well, I mean, why did he go c5? I don't really understand that one. Okay, he's got a check. But I have won a very useful pawn there, surely. And I've got knight g5, knight d3 ideas coming in. Maybe knight d3 is positionally the best, but knight g4 looks a very tempter. And, you know, that looks so tempting. Let's put it in there. Yeah, he's going to play h3, bishop h4. Okay, now, well, I don't want that piece really. I'm going to try and mate this guy. I said I was going to play simple chess, but so many. I mean, queen d4, knight d1 is what I'm trying to work out. Queen takes here, pawn takes there. It looks to me like his position is very dangerous there, so I'm going to go for this. Now he can take here, and I'm hoping to gain a big attack. Queen f2, rook d8. I'm not okay. So he's gone for the line I thought he would go for. And my idea in this position was after pawn takes knight to go bishop g5 or bishop h4. Bishop somewhere, threatening rook e8, etc. So I've got this check here now. I've got this check here must be strong. This was my plan anyway, so I could get the e8 square for my rook. And, of course, my rook is going to go on that square. And, well, now it's mate, I think, if I've calculated correctly, or... he loses a lot of pieces. I mean, king c1. Okay, so just got to now deal with some of my opponent's threats. Is that really a threat? That is checkmate threat. So, okay, very strong bishop. Maybe I underestimated this a little bit here. Did I play this badly then? Should have been winning a lot easier than this. Okay. My opponent's saying bishop takes g7. Damn. Yeah. I mean, but you've been in check, so you haven't been able to play that. I don't know how he's kind of swindled his way. Okay, I'm going to have to play this one. I'm going to have to lose a piece anyway. So I'm playing this to play rook here if knight takes here. But this is a very risky plan. He's gone bishop takes. Okay, well, I don't understand why he did bishop takes. Is it go queen g7? No, he's gone here. Queen g7 is a move that does worry me. So, okay. Queen here. Right, so my queen's done its job there. Again, I should really been winning this position a lot easier than the way I've done this. I mean, my position was fantastic again. I think if I lose this one, it's time to get my bacon and egg sandwich and sausage, of course. But I mean, okay, how many pawns up am I? I'm about 2 pawns up, aren't I? And his king is still weaker than mine now that I've centralised my king. Well, I mean, a lot of tempting moves. Could just go here actually, and then try to get my bishop in. Could move my rook down. I think I'm just gonna not even take one of these pawns yet. I want to get all my pieces into the game, so I can always win. I'm always going to win a pawn. And like for example, I'm not sure why my opponent did that either. Time. Okay, so the queen's coming off, are they? Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I'm not sure that was the best move because I've allowed his king in here. Ah, dear. Right, sorry, you can see I'm gone into focus again as much as I can because I've got to be really careful of this move. I'm actually finding some brilliant ways to... Oh, God, come on. I said I was going to be quick in this game. Look what's happened to me. Again. Fuck it. Fuck it. What an idiot. Stupid. Crazily stupid here. And I've just given away that. I didn't even mean to go there. Oh, God. And my time, anyway, it's just like, you know, should have been winning all these games. This is just ridiculous. So, well, I'm going to end on that. And that was really crap. So, okay, I've had enough. Time to get my sausage sandwich. Thanks for tuning in. Should have been 2600 again, but obviously played like an absolute fool at the end there. And I like the way now. As soon as I lost a couple of games, my opponents are saying, well, some of the people are saying in the chat, lots of laugh, what a GM. Oh God, the whole trash. Okay, let's just say, okay, before I do go, let's just have a look where I should be winning, because of course around this moment here, I mean, look at this position. This is completely winning with my move and his king in this square here. I mean, it should just be so simple to win this once. I mean, okay, rook e8 check looks correct. Do I have anything else? Rook e8 check looks perfectly okay. Knight e3. Queen f2 looks so strong. But maybe just rook... I mean, why didn't I just play rook takes e3? This has got to be leading to mate. This has got to be leading to mate. And, you know, something like pawn takes here, queen takes here, king f1, queen f2 mate. If king d1, knight f2 mate. So he'd have to play the bishop to this square, and he's still got this annoying little two pieces here, isn't he? And it's not as straightforward as I thought. Let's have a look. Queen here check. Let's say king d2, and now maybe bishop g5 check. This is the way to do it. And if he has to move his knight back, then all my pieces are coming in too quickly. So that was the way I should have done things. I mean, I took it I was a little bit complacent there with this queen f2 check. This was a little bit complacent. King here, knight takes e3. Because I saw now, if he goes pawn takes e3, I have rook d8, and it's going to be checkmate because of queen d2. But I didn't actually, after this move, king c1, I didn't really take this seriously because of this big threat of bishop takes g7 checkmate. And even here, I'm still should be winning in this position. I'll just say thank you for the games. Better be polite. Just tell him I've got to go and get some breakfast. Okay, yeah, I mean, even here, like king c1. Is there a better way to play this? Maybe I should just go knight takes c4. Maybe I'll just play this, because if bishop takes g7, I can just go king here now. I mean, this is probably a simpler way of playing. He's got to do something like pawn takes c4, and now I'm a piece up, and it's my move. Even just rook e1 check here. Again, this is very simply winning. So, a lot of missed opportunities there. Thanks for watching that. That's my little Sunday morning blitz session. 3 minutes again. And it's certainly now time for me to fill that stomach up and clear the head a little bit. Disappointing end there, but hey ho, that's the way shit goes. Bye for now.